In remote rural regions, the wild boar remains one of the most elusive and impactful species, known for its strength, speed, and capacity to cause extensive agricultural damage. These animals, often weighing hundreds of pounds, are capable of charging through thick vegetation, tearing through farmland, and evading even the most experienced hunters. In recent years, wild boar population control efforts have intensified, utilizing advanced tracking techniques, hunting dogs, and carefully coordinated ambush strategies. One notable location is the Baranya region, a vast open area where wild boars are known to roam along the edges of forests and cultivated fields. Early morning operations often begin with quiet ambushes. Armed with rifles and supported by trained dogs, hunting teams position themselves to intercept the animals as they move through the terrain. In one instance, a 400-pound wild boar was spotted and swiftly neutralized, marking the start of a successful operation. Efforts also extend across Europe, including the vineyards of Tuscany. Once peaceful stretches of grapevines have become concealment zones for wild boars. There, detection dogs are employed to pick up fresh trails, and when animals are flushed out from cover, skilled marksmen respond with rapid precision. In Corsica, the rugged terrain presents greater challenges. Hunters navigate steep, rocky landscapes, where dense thickets and jagged boulders make pursuit more demanding. Despite the terrain, wild boar activity remains high. In one encounter, a group of boars emerged unexpectedly from the brush. Although many fled into difficult terrain, several were successfully intercepted thanks to coordinated efforts and precise shooting. Further inland, teams deploy in dense forests where visibility is limited. Here, patience and awareness are crucial. Using various ambush points, hunters await signs of movement. At times, animals appear suddenly, panicked, and desperate to escape. Each encounter demands a calm response, steady aim, and accurate timing. In one case, a boar, weighing nearly 500 pounds, charged directly toward the hunter before being halted by a decisive shot. The dense thickets, often regarded as strongholds for wild boars, require persistence. Within minutes, new threats can emerge from the undergrowth, moving at speeds of up to 30 kilometers per hour. Successful neutralization depends on quick reflexes and precise targeting. Wild boars are not merely agricultural pests. They are highly adaptable and resilient. With sharp tusks and powerful builds, they pose risks not only to crops, but also to livestock and rural safety. Their cunning behavior makes population control a complex task. For this reason, hunters and wildlife management teams deploy early in the day, utilizing off-road vehicles and scent-tracking dogs to cover wide areas efficiently. In one morning operation, barking from detection dogs led to the discovery of a large boar attempting to escape. The animal was intercepted before it could retreat into thicker cover. Such responses are essential, as delayed action could result in greater destruction or missed opportunities. Subsequent searches often yield more encounters. Dogs signal from the undergrowth, prompting teams to reposition and prepare. With firearms at the ready, hunters take careful aim as targets emerge, relying on both instinct and practiced discipline to make effective shots. These efforts continue throughout the day, across slopes and mountain bases, where animals attempt to evade detection. In one instance, hunting dogs flushed a boar from cover, only for it to charge uphill. A well-placed shot brought it down. In another area, a separate team intercepted a fleeing animal, using terrain knowledge and teamwork to coordinate their response. The use of mobile devices to track movement further enhances operational efficiency, allowing teams to respond quickly to fast-moving targets. Such organized efforts are part of broader wild boar management strategies aimed at protecting farmland, livestock, and ecological balance. These initiatives underscore the importance of vigilance, teamwork, and humane, law-abiding methods in mitigating the impact of a resilient and intelligent species. The dense forests of California and other rural regions across the globe have seen a steady rise in wild boar populations, an increase that poses significant challenges to local agriculture, ecology, and safety. Known for their strength, intelligence, and aggressiveness, wild boars can destroy farmland in a matter of hours, endanger livestock, and even threaten human safety when provoked or cornered. In response to this growing issue, coordinated wildlife management operations have been implemented, often supported by trained hunting dogs and experienced marksmen. These efforts aim to restore balance to affected ecosystems and safeguard the livelihoods of farming communities. In one such instance, the barking of hunting dogs from within the forest signaled the presence of a nearby wild boar. The animal, startled and on the run, was soon intercepted. With a single, carefully placed shot, the immediate threat was neutralized. Wild boars are capable of reaching speeds of up to 64 kilometers per hour. When pursued, they may not only attempt to escape, but may also charge at perceived threats, making encounters unpredictable and potentially hazardous. It is for this reason that organized hunts require calm, precision, and preparedness. In one scenario, a charging boar was brought down only meters away from the hunter's position, highlighting the real dangers involved. In various regions such as California and as far as Serbia, authorities have permitted managed hunts to prevent further damage to agricultural land and reduce the risk to local populations. In Serbia, for example, rural towns near forests have reported increasing incidents involving large wild boars, some weighing several hundred kilograms. These animals, once shy and elusive, have grown bolder, prompting strategic population control efforts. Operations typically begin in the early morning. Teams, equipped with rifles and accompanied by trained dogs, move into dense terrain, listening for the distinctive sounds that indicate the presence of wild boars. Often, the dogs are the first to locate the animals, alerting the team with a burst of barking. In one encounter, a large boar burst from the underbrush and was brought down moments later by a precise shot. Another scene unfolded when a group of boars, startled from their cover, charged out across a forest path. A quick response from the team led to the immediate removal of one of the animals, while others escaped into deeper terrain. Each situation demands rapid assessment and careful action, as hesitation can result in injury or escape. Some of the most challenging hunts take place in mountainous regions, where limited visibility and uneven ground increase the difficulty. Dogs play a crucial role in these environments, quickly tracking scents and cornering boars, allowing hunters to move in safely and efficiently. In one case, a single well-placed shot brought down a large boar on a steep slope. Another moment saw a team successfully intercept a fleeing animal near a trail exit, thanks to coordinated positioning and communication. The deeper into the forest the team progresses, the denser the foliage becomes. This makes tracking more difficult, but the dog's acute sense of smell continues to prove essential. Upon hearing their alert, the group tightens formation, rifles at the ready, awaiting the right moment to act. One such moment was marked by a clean, precise shot that dropped a nearly 200 kilogram wild boar instantly, an impressive display of skill and control. As the pursuit continued, the herd was forced to scatter. Seizing the opportunity, the team took action. With well-practiced coordination, additional targets were identified, and shots were executed carefully, ensuring minimal suffering and maximum efficiency. The use of mobile tracking and communication further streamlined the process. These operations, though intense and physically demanding, are carried out with the broader goal of environmental protection and agricultural sustainability. The removal of invasive and destructive wild boars helps preserve local ecosystems, protect crops, and maintain the balance between human activity and wildlife. This ongoing effort highlights the critical role of wildlife management in modern rural life, where tradition, strategy, and technology converge to meet the challenges posed by nature's most formidable animal.